Neutralize the objectives.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Keo Carnage here today, and I'm dropping you guys my last, probably my last Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary for a very long while, as we are pretty much a week away from Ghosts. Technically, actually a week and 12 hours, like actually 6 days and 12 hours away if you want to be technical, but yeah, this is pretty much my final thoughts on the game and all that fun shit, and what I think about it. So I'm gonna just full screen it in Codcaster mode because I don't feel like sitting here and commentating, going through everyone that's playing right now. So as for today, I want to talk about the pros and cons of that was Black Ops 2 and what it had to bring and just everything in general. And I wanted to start off with, I want to say, the negatives, because I hate starting with the positives, because the negatives seem way overbearing, and you kind of think of more of the negatives after you hear the positives, if you think of that order. Because this whole commentary isn't a complaint. It's actually to praise Treyarch and Black Ops 2. Even though I had my gripes with this game early on, I've pretty much turned around and come to love this game wholeheartedly for what it was and how it was, you know, marketed out and how it was hashed out. So anyways, let's start off with the negatives. First off, the big thing I complained about was connectivity. Connectivity in this game blew. It blew. It was terrible. Like, everyone complained about Modern Warfare 3's. Like, Modern Warfare 3 was shitty, but it wasn't as shitty as Black Ops 2, as far as it can be. Especially when connectivity led to these weird ass shit happening and people just being all around warriors, and you know, it's just how the game is. It's like, based on connectivity, this game is probably one of the most inconsistent CODs ever, just based on how the connectivity has panned out.
Get ready for the next round.
And it's a shame. It really is a shame if they fix the connectivity. This probably want to be the greatest CODs out there for online, up there with COD 4. But the next thing kind of goes in tangent with connectivity, and you know, there's obviously avoidable steps to this bullshit, but I know every one of you guys hates them. You guys played against them. You know, it's not a fun aspect. People who DDoS, that was another thing that plagued League play for a very long time. You know, it started off with, you know, qualifying for COD champs through League play, getting top 8 teams in that one solo ladder of a bunch of fucking teams, like just a clusterfuck of teams in one ladder. So you know, you had that whole thing with Team Excessive DDoSing people back to back, and you know, Xbox Live and Microsoft console banned them. But it didn't stop there necessarily, and I'm not saying just in terms of Team Excessive and their DDoSing shit. A lot of people went on to do it. I played with DDoSers when I played solo. I played against DDoSers when I played with the entire team, and it was just like, man, this really sucks, because you know, we play League play kind of like how people play pickup basketball, kind of just to play. It's not, you know, it's sometimes looking for a GB match is fucking frustrating, and then people with wacky connections playing on GB. And I'm not saying that to deter me from playing GB in the future. That's definitely, that should never be the excuse. But sometimes, like, I come home from work and I just want to play. I just want to get into a game like real quick and just get in. And it's just like DDoSers just make everything so much fucking worse. Like, it truly do make things worse. And
search and destroy.
I always preach that, you know, like Rand was saying, you know,
clear the objectives.
Winning is teaching and losing is learning, or something like that. Like, there's like, what I think of the League play is like, you know, the more you play, the more you get better, and the more you learn more, and the new things you pick up on other people. I don't see, I don't understand why people have to go as far as DDoSing. I understand losing one, as like going plus 10. Losing neg 150 sucks, but there's a reason for that. And you know, you don't get better with DDoSing, and I don't understand putting people through the frustration of hitting them offline and then frying the routers and shit like that. I think it's a plague. For those who DDoS, you're pretty much a plague of the community, and you're a plague of pretty much the online society. You pretty much suck balls. But with that said, there wasn't really anything else negative about Black Ops 2 this year besides the DSR patch, which I kind of didn't agree with. Them never patching the FAL, them patching the PDW for some fucking odd reason. But you can't, those are really small things, and you learn to live with it, and you learn to adjust to it, and it's really water under the bridge. But as far as what Treyarch did right this year, it was awesome. There was a lot of things that Treyarch did right, surprisingly, for the game, and things like, first off, like the Pick 10 system, where you brought diversity and creativity into the game. Nothing's ever linear with this game ever. There's so much more in depth when it comes to strategies. So much more you can do. There's the meta constantly changes. Like, one day you'll have people just dick riding concussions, and then the next week was EMPs, and then we get to the point where everyone's using it. Like, teams are using one of each, like one concussion, one stun, one EMP, one trophy, etc., etc., etc. So it's crazy how things come full circle, especially with the new Pick 10 system and how relevant the Pick 10 system has become, and that's fucking nuts. But with that said, going on, League Play was bringing a ladder into competitive that wasn't team tactical. Like, I will go out there and say that Team Tactical would be fucking awesome. You had like in earlier cuts, I used to say that Team Tactical would be awesome. It was MLG playlist, like MLG variant playlist plus a leaderboard, and this is what League Play basically is. It brought Team Tactical to a new level, and it incorporated a lot of support from Major League Gaming, and then a lot of input from the community, so forth and so forth. And I think it was the game changer for me, League Play.
The next round.
But again, with all the growth in the community, especially with everyone grew in the community, like pub stompers, quick scopers, especially the COD community, the competitive COD community, like, it just blew up and it grew. And I think Black Ops did a lot more than just bring a good game. It brought more people together, and it brought more people together for what they love, and it was awesome. I fucking love shit like that. I love when things like this happen. But anyways, I'm gonna miss this game, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Let me know what you guys think below. If you really enjoyed Black Ops 2, if you didn't enjoy Black Ops 2, well, I'm sorry. You never, it could have worked out for the better or worse, or even worse. But Black Ops 2 this year was actually really enjoyable, and I really had fun with it. I really had fun, especially when this channel was specifically geared to pub stomping and shit like that, and just all that good old shit, and went to sort of like a pseudo-competitive kind of thing, and all the crazy shit that I was able to knock out this year. But yeah, guys, like always, this gameplay's wrapping up. Comment, rate, subscribe, and shout out to my boy Hordive for shouting me out in his last video. But yeah, all feedback is appreciated down below. Take it easy, guys.